Come on. Good boy. Have a go. Go on. Hello YouTubers and welcome to another episode. Today, as you can tell from the title, we're going to do 6x500 on the rowing machine for some more critical power data information gathering, and also for 2K prep, because we do have a 2K coming up. I look at my watch for the date. We're approaching the end of October and I think the 2K is the middle of November, roughly. But Yam's very excited for today's critical power work, isn't that right? Yeah, he's a good boy. So let's get in the Yam Drover, get ready, get to Strathclyde Park, the Scottish Rowing Centre, get warmed up, get on the erg, etc. and just go and do 6x500 metres. Then we'll have a little bit of a discussion of the pieces themselves, the pace you might want to do, why you might want to do this workout, the rest intervals, etc, etc. So let's get to it. And we've finished the 6x500 by the 500. We've got a dog with a big stick. Wonder if Yam would be able to carry such a stick. But the 6x500, like I said before the 6x500, little bit of 2K prep, again using the data collected from this 6x500 to add to the background for the physiologist, for the critical power data, an idea of giving me and the guys I'm training with a better idea of the intensities to train with outside of the prep and the high intensity stuff, as well as the targets for the high intensity stuff. So it gives you that little bit more confidence when you do get to, whether it's your steady state UT2 easy pressure rowing, okay, I'm in the right place, getting the right physiological benefits, or when you're doing the high intensity training like the 2K prep or whatever prep you're doing, you again know that you're in the right zones for getting the right physiological benefits. So the 6x500 there with 1 minute and 30 seconds off was a pretty spicy session. I did one of these with 2 minutes off in between prior to my PB 2K in the summer, and for those of you that don't know, if you haven't seen that video, it was a 5:49 in the kitchen during lockdown. 4 days before that, did 6x500, 2 minutes rest, averaged 1:25.9. Today, a 1:26.5, 30 seconds less rest, but also the way I did that, hopefully on the screen here somewhere, is the results from that workout. As you can see at the bottom, the last rep was in the 1:22s, which suggests to me that there was a lot of gas left in the tank, so that split there, average, was probably not indicative of my overall fitness or overall potential, if that makes sense. So I think I probably could have went faster on that one. I just was having a bit of fun in the field doing the workout, whereas today I felt like I was pretty close to the maximum of what I could do today, but there was 30 seconds less rest. So would that mean that if I had the 30 seconds more rest, could I do the same or better? I started a bit faster today than last time, finished much faster last time than today, but it is one of those things where it gives me that little bit of confidence that knowing where I am fitness wise and potential wise. So doing this workout, some people say 6x500, 130 off is your 2K pace, but generally what I'm seeing is it's a little bit faster than that. So if a 26.5 today, that would be, what's 26.5, 140, 440, that's a 546, 546, something like that. Is that right? Is that science? 546. And so that's faster than my PB. So I don't think I'll be doing a 546 in the next 2K, which would be lovely, and we will get there eventually. But like I said, it's given me confidence to say, okay, not in PB shape at the moment, so I'm not going to go out and try and go for a PB and give, well, potentially might, it's a few weeks away, but giving me the confidence to say, okay, this is where I am now, takes time to get to where I was or where I want to be, so let's have a little bit of patience to do that. So overall, wonderful workout today at Strathclyde Park. The water's actually pretty good, not raining at the moment, has been raining all day apart from this time right now. Hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. Trying to do a little bit of the row along part of the workout with the splits. Yes, it's 500 meters on for me, and obviously setting up the monitor for 500 meters means that you might be behind or ahead depending on how fast you're going, but it means that with the splits and the timer on the screen you can see where I am in the workout, and if you wanted to, you can row along with that. So just row, you stop, and then when the rest ends, you start again, if that makes sense. Because this is part of my training program rather than fitting in a workout that is, say, much easier to follow for the row along, which would make it easier to row along too. But that will be it for today's episode, Jam Squad. Hopefully you have enjoyed it, and as always, remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and I will see you in the next episode of whatever it is. Oh, you!